love you all. Check this heavy jam out. Flat Earth Power. That's how you play sludge metal. That's sludge metal. See how you keep the same rhythm? You pick a good rhythm, and you keep going with it. Most people, when they get a good rhythm, a heavy rhythm, they switch it up, and they screw it up, and they leave you. It's a meditative state. When you keep going with it like that, you go into like a meditation, and your whole body is just in a rhythm, and you're meditating in a totally meditative state, and it feels so good. They call it stoner metal, doom metal, sludge metal, fuzz metal, like it sounds fuzzy and distorted, so they call it fuzz metal. There's a lot of names for what I'm playing right there with that orange amp, but I'm telling you, it's addicting, and it's really good for you. It's a good workout. It's a good mental, spiritual journey, and you got to play the same rhythm like I did. I know it's repetitive, but it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be the same thing over and over because you got a good rhythm. When you got a good one, stay with it. Why would you switch it up? Then you left like, oh, what happened? A lot of metal songs do that. They play a good rhythm, and you're like, whoa, listen to that good heavy rhythm, and then they leave you high and dry and go to another one, and you're like, wait a minute, I want more of that. I want more of that rhythm. Have you ever felt that? Well, that's what this kind of metal is about. It's playing that same good, solid rhythm over and over, and it gets better and better as you play it, and heavier, and it never gets old or tiring. It just sounds heavy all the way to the end, like that just did right there. And that's the kind of metal that I play. One of the genres that I play. I'm looking to get into a band and play that too, and get a drums behind me and some a bass, and just sit there and just jam like that, man. You can do that for hours. It's the best metal ever. It's a new style of metal that's super, super heavy, and it's beyond heavy metal. That's beyond heavy metal. That's just I could have sang to that too and come up with some words to it, but sometimes you just don't want to. Sometimes you just want the guitar to just play itself, and you can hear everything out of it. You can imagine all you need to, but you don't need a voice with something that heavy. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm cooking some vegan black bean burgers for Thanksgiving tonight. So I just got done. I've been working all day in the kitchen. I got some vegan black bean burgers cooked up. I've got some yogurt. I'm gonna make some chickpea yogurt. I got my this is my meat right here, and should be your meat too. There you go. That's vegan black burgers, baby, right there. See? Doesn't that look like hamburger or meat? It's not. It's made from black beans. Black beans, onions, bell pepper, garlic, all kinds of good stuff. And I'm making ketchup. I'm getting ready to make some vegan ketchup to go with this. Telling you. Full of flavor. Tastes like onions, garlic, beans, and peppers. So good. Doesn't that look like meat? See? That's what you need right there. That's the meat. I'm looking forward to eating this tonight with some ketchup. I'm gonna make some nice sweet ketchup and eat this right here with fries. Make myself some vegan fries, and I have some fries and ketchup. And this right here, I'm making this. This started off as a meatloaf, a loaf. I made it into a loaf, and it was too soft in the middle, so it wasn't cooking right. So I just broke it up and laid it out like this and cooked it like this, and then it came out perfect. So you got to work with your recipes. You don't always get it right the first time. Sometimes you fail. Don't give up. Keep adding things to it and keep tweaking the recipe until it tastes good. Add more seasonings and all that until it comes out the way it tastes good. So it's satisfying to the palate. I'm going to add some chopped onions to this, and some tomatoes, some ketchup, some chopped onions and lettuce and stuff like that to go with this, and then some bread, and make a hamburger out of this. It's going to be good. Even if I just put chunks of bread in there, just throw little chunks of the bread that I make and eat that like that, it's still good. It's still going to taste good. If I put lettuce and all that stuff with it and ketchup, it's going to taste like a hamburger. So I'm looking real forward to this. It's been a while since I've had a hamburger, so this is coming up here, and I've got yogurt coming up. I'm going to make some chickpea yogurt. And how you do that is you take chickpeas and you put them in a bowl and you let them sit with distilled water. And chickpeas, a cup of chickpeas, 1 cup of chickpeas. That's what's in here. 1 cup of chickpeas. If you can see that, see those chickpeas in there? Yep, chickpeas sitting in water. You let that sit for about until the chickpeas hatch, until the chickpeas they get swollen with water, and then they're sprouted. It's called sprouted. So you sprout your chickpeas. Once they're sprouted, you put this in a blender and blend it, and then you take it and strain it, and then you strain all the chickpeas off of it and strain whatever's off into. If you had 3 cups of, was it 2? Yeah, 2 cups of water. 2 cups of water to it. You add 2 cups of water to this after you blend it and strain it, and yeah, you add 2 cups of water to it, and then cook it and stir it up in a bowl and just heat it and stir it until it thickens up, and keep going and going until it thickens up. And actually, yeah, you're gonna take this, blend it, and whatever's left in there, then you're gonna strain that out of this. When you get this done, then you add 2 cups of water and then strain that out. Strain that out so you have 2 cups, and then you boil it and keep stirring it until it thickens up and becomes yogurt. Chickpea yogurt without dairy. So there's no dairy in this. No animals are being abused. Nothing, and you're getting yourself yogurt. And then you add a banana to it, and put it in a blender, and then you take your after it thickens up, after you heat it up and stir it for a long time until it thickens up, becomes thick. Then you put a plate over the bowl and you let it sit for 8 hours, and then it ferments. It's called fermentation, and it ferments into yogurt. You can do it with rice. You can do it with a lot of things. You can make yogurt out of chickpeas, rice. There's many ways to make yogurt, and this tastes good, just like dairy yogurt, even better. And then you let put the plate over it, let it sit for 8 hours, and when you come back, it's hard. Your spoon will stick it in there, and the spoon will just stand up straight in the yogurt, and you've got yourself yogurt. And then you can add a banana to that and throw it in a blender, all your yogurt and a banana, and some, maybe a little cinnamon, and blend it up, and you got yourself some banana yogurt, or strawberries or whatever some organic strawberries or whatever fruit you want to add to it. It's going to taste like that. Pineapple, it's going to be that kind of yogurt, and it's really good. So this is a few more recipes. The earth is flat and endless, and we're held captive in one area only, if you didn't know that, and we need to have our freedom someday. Go vegan. I love you all. I'll talk to you soon.